Swamiji, we have completed Arya Shatakam of Mookapanchashati and we are into Padaravinda Shatakam. We will now proceed with Sloka number 14. Mami.
Gurubhyo Namah. Pavitri kuryurnaga padatala bhuva patala ruchaha paragaste papa prashamana dhurina parashive kanam labdhum yesham nija shirashi kamakti vivasha valanto vyatanvanti ahamahamika Madhava Mukaha
Padatala Bhuvaha Paragaha. He is now talking about the pollen dust which is sticking to the feet of Kamakshi. Padatala Bhuvaha, present in the feet area, Paragaha, the pollen dust. He is not using the word Pamsavaha, which is normally used for dust. He is using the word Paragaha, which is used for pollen dust, because he is always referring to Pada Aravinda. Because it is a lotus, there is always a pollen dust. Now he says, it is a prayer. Pavitri Kuryuhu Naha, not Nuhu, Naha. Pavitri Kuryuhu Naha. That means let these paragas, let these pollen dust purify us. Naha means us, purify us. Now he is describing those paragas. Patala Ruchaha, they are red color, which we have been seeing before, having the red shine. Patala Ruchaha. Papa Prashamana Dhurinaha. Dhurina means experts. They are experts in destroying sins. Papa Prashamana. They are Shamana, we all know. Shamana means to subdue, to destroy. So Prashamana, subdue very well, destroy completely. They are experts in destroying our sins. O Parashive, O Supreme Shive. Now he is describing the paragas further. Yesham Kanam Labdhum. Yesham, those paragas. Kanam, a small part, a small particle of those paragas, those pollen dust, labdhum, to attain that, nija shirasi, on their heads. They want to get the dust and put it on their heads. O Kamakshi, vivashaha, they are compelled. They are compelled to do that. Their desire is so great. They are compelled to do what? Now he is describing what they are doing and who is doing. Madhava Mukhaha, Vishnu and other devas are Valantaha. Valantaha means they are surrounding you to get the dust. Vyatanvanti ahamahamikam. Vyatanvanti means they are stretching themselves, they are surrounding you, they are spreading all over. Vyatanvanti. How they are spreading? Ahamahamikam. They are vying with each other, saying, me first, aham, me first. They are trying to get the dust and they are vying with each other, they are competing with each other. And actually, ahamahamika has got a dictionary meaning of conceit of superiority. I am superior, so I will go first. So that kind of sense is conveyed in that phrase, ahamahamikam. We need not take that exactly that meaning, but we can at least take the meaning of they are competing with each other to get the dust. Vyatanvanti, they are spreading all over. Valanti, they are surrounding you. They are spreading all over and they are surrounding you. And they want to get Yesham Kanam Labdhum Nijashirasi. They want to get the dust on their heads. Because the dust of Kamakshi's feet, if they put it on their heads, they will be able to do their work properly. Now, this is not what I am saying. This is what Devi Bhagavatam is saying. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, once at the time of Pralaya, After the Pralaya is over, when the new creation had to start, they went and had darshan of Sri Devi in Srinagar in Manidvipa. At that time, each of them had a prayer. Now, Shiva's prayer is this: Sakalaloka Sitrukshuraham Harihi Kamalabhusha Bhavamayadambike Tava Padambuja Pamsu Parigraham Samadhigamya Tadananu Chakrima Sakalaloka Sistrukshuhu. We want to create all the worlds. Who wants to create? Aham Harihi Kamalabhusha. Myself, Vishnu and Brahma. Bhavama. We will be able to do that only if Ambike, Tava Padambuja Pamsu Parigraham, only when we are able to get hold of the dust of your feet, Samadhigam, yeah, after getting that, Tadananu Chakrima, then only we will be able to do this job of creating. So for creation of the worlds, they need the dust. This is what Shiva himself has said in Devi Bhagavatam on behalf of all three of them. Aham Harihi Kamalabhusha. So that is what he says here. Madhavamukhaha Valantaha Vyatanvanti. So let the dust, fallen dust, purify us. They are at the location of your feet. They are having beautiful red shine and they are experts in destroying our sins. And Vishnu and other devas surround you and they are vying with each other and they are going ahead saying me first for getting the dust on their feet, a particle of the dust on their feet. Kanam labdham. Vivashaha, they are compelled because they have no other choice. Without that, they cannot proceed. Yes, next.
बलाकमालाभिः नखरुचिमयीभिः परिवृते विनम्रस्वर्णारी विकचकचकाला बुधकुले स्फुरन्तः कामाक्षी स्फुटदलितबन्धूक सुहृदः तटिल्लेखायन्ते तव चरणपातोज किरणाः.
The screen is showing some other next shloka.
Yeah, sorry, sir. 15 is missing, looks like.
Okay. Tava charana pathoja kiranaha. The rays, pathoja means lotus. Tava charana pathoja kiranaha. The rays coming from your lotus feet, they are now being described. Balaka malabhihi nakharuchi mayibhihi parivrite. Parivrite means surrounded. Surrounded by nakharuchi mayibhihi. The shine, the radiance coming from the nails. The rays of radiance coming from the nails, it is surrounding the feet. Now, there is an example for that. Balaka malabhihi. These shine radiances coming from the nail are compared to cranes, white cranes, which are always on the river side. So these Balaka is a crane. Balaka malabhi, rows of cranes, because there are rows of nails and rows of radiances. So it is compared to Balaka malabhi, Nakharuchi mayibhi parivrite, Vinamra Swarnari, Vikacha, Kacha, Kalambuda Kale. Vinamra Swarnari. Swarnari means Devaloka women. Vinamra, they are bending down, they are prostrating. When they are bending down and prostrating, what happens? Vikacha, Kacha. Kacha means the hair on the head. Vikacha means it opens out because in their hurry, whatever they have tied on their hair, that is all opening out. So Vikacha means opening out. At that time, what it looks like? Kalambuda Kale. Ambuda means cloud. Water bearer Ambuda, that is cloud. Kalambuda, black cloud. Black water bearing cloud. Kule, rows of clouds, because there are rows of women. So each looks like, each hair on the head of each woman looks like a Kalambuda. So it is a Kalambuda Kula, rows of black clouds. So you have black cloud, you have white shine of cranes. Now, Phutadalita Bandhuka Suhradaha. Then further, he is giving one more aspect to the Kiranaha. Sputa Dalita Bandhuka Suhrada. Bandhuka is hibiscus flower because the feet are red in color. Suhradaha, friendship. They are maintaining friendship with hibiscus flower. How is this hibiscus flower? Sputa Dalita. Dalita means they are having lot of petals. Sputa, blossomed, opened out, petaled hibiscus flower. The feet are maintaining friendship. The rays are maintaining friendship. We are talking about the rays, Kiranaha. The feet or the rays are maintaining friendship. Sphurantaha. Sphurantaha means they are shining. How they are shining? There is an example for that. Phatit, the Tatil Lekhayante. 33 means lightning. Tatil Lekha, lightning, streak of lightning. They become streak of lightning. Tatil Lekhayante. The Kiranas, the rays become streaks of lightning and they are shining as streaks of lightning, Spurantaha, and they are maintaining friendship with fully opened, blossomed hibiscus flower. And this is happening against a background of rows of black clouds, which is the opened out hair of the Devaloka women who are prostrating, and this is surrounded by white cranes, which is the shining nails, the radiance emanating from the shining nails. Yeah, next. There's a beautiful description here. Lightning among the clouds. Next.
Next Saltamam.
Ah.
Saraga Sadveshaha Prasrumar Saroje Pratidinum Nisargada Kraman Vibudha Janamurdhanamadhikum Katham Karam Mataha Kathaya Padmastavasatam Natanam Kamakshi Prakatayati Kaivalya Saranim.
Now he is asking a question. Katham Karam. He is asking a question. Mataha, O mother, Katham Karam. This is how is this happening? Kathaya, tell me. What is the question? It's a very beautiful question he is asking. Saragaha sadveshaha prasurmara saroje pratidinam. Now, every day you are having raga. Every day you are having raga. Raga means red color. Means your feet are always having red color. And prasrimara saroje sadveshaha. Your feet are always, prasrimara means blossomed, fully blossomed. Saroja, lotus. Fully blossomed lotus, your feet are maintaining hate, dvesha, sadveshaha. Raga means attachment. Raga also means red color. So he is using in both senses. Sadveshaha prasramara saroje. You are having attachment to red color and you are having hate to fully blossomed lotus. Pratidinam, every day, every time. Nisargat akraman vibudajana murdhanam adhikam. Nisargat, by nature. Your feet, by nature, Vibhuda Murdhanam. Vibhuda is Jnanis or Devas. Vibhuda Jnanis, Murdhanam, their head, Akraman, attacking and occupying. That means by nature, your feet go and attack the heads of Jnanis and they occupy that space. Means what? Jnanis always think of your feet. Jnanis always meditate on your feet. Now he is putting it in a very nice way. He says your feet go and attack and occupy the space of the heads of Jnanis by nature. Adhikam, that too, not in a low key, but in a high key. Adhikam. Attack virulently. Akraman adhikam. Now he is asking the question. Kathankaram mataha kathaye patapadmaha tavasatam. Now your feet have been proved to be having raga, attachment. Your feet have been proved to be having dvesha, hate. Your feet have been proved to be having the nature of akramana, attacking somebody. Now, in spite of all this, in spite of having raga, dvesha, and akramana, kathankaram mataha kathe. Tell me how it is possible. Tava padapadmaha, your lotus feet. Natanam satam kaivalya saranim prakatayati. O Kamakshi, Natanam satam. For those who worship, those who prostrate, satam is very important. Virtuous people. If a man of evil nature, if he goes and prostrates, Kamakshi is not going to show Kaivalya Sarani. That is why Natanam Satam, for those virtuous people who won't worship at your feet, what does it do? Prakatayati Kaivalya Saranim. Prakatayati means shows, makes it public, clearly shows Kaivalya Saranim, the path to Kaivalya. Sarani means path, Kaivalya means moksha, the path to moksha. A teacher shows Kaivalya Sarani, path to moksha. The teacher is the Padapadma, the lotus feet, to those who worship at your feet, those virtuous people who worship at your feet. But a teacher cannot have raga, cannot have dvesha, cannot have akramana, the nature of akramana, attacking the enemy. So this is the contrast. You are having raga, you are having dvesha, you are having the nature of akramana, and still you are able to show kaivalya. How is it possible? Kathankaram. It's a very beautiful shloka, quoted very often. I have quoted this shloka in my book on Sripada Saptati, where Narayana Bhattatri makes a similar statement. Beautiful shloka he has also written. There I have quoted this shloka as an example from Mookapanchashati. So he says, how is it possible for you to show Kaivalya Sarani, the path to moksha, to those who worship at your feet, in spite of your having raga attachment, in spite of your having dvesha, which you are exhibiting by having red color, raga, red dvesha, prasrumara saroje, the lotus which is blossomed, you are having dvesha, you are having hate, and you are by nature attacking the heads of jnanis to a very high degree, adhikam. Next.
जपालक्ष्मी शोणग जनित परम ज्ञान नलिनी विकास व्यासंगः विफलित जगज्जाड्य गरिमा मनपूर्वाद्रुमे तिलकयतु कामाक्षितरसा तमस्काण्डद्रोही तव चरणपातोज रमणः.
Now here he is comparing the lotus feet, Charana Pathoja. Pathoja is lotus we have seen. Tava Charana Pathoja, your lotus feet. He is comparing it with Surya. The Ramanaha can be interpreted in two ways. Charana Pathoja Ramanaha. Your Pathoja itself is Ramana, is very attractive, very enchanting. And Charana Pathoja Ramanaha, one who is attracted, one who is enchanted by your Charana Pathoja, that is Surya. Because the whole description refers to Surya as well as the lotus feet. Japa Lakshmi Shonaha. Japa is again Japa flower, hibiscus flower. Now Lakshmi is the shine, the radiance, Shona red color. When at the time of sunrise, Surya is having the red color of the hibiscus flower, which is bright, Lakshmi, Japa Lakshmi Shonaha. Now similarly, lotus feet are also having, we have seen that. Now next, Janita Paramajnana Nalini Vikasa Vyasangaha. Vyasangaha means having attachment. Sangaha, Asangaha, Vyasangaha, great attachment. Now, Surya is having great attachment to Vikasa, to the blossoming of Nalini, lotus flower. We all know when sun rises, lotus blossoms. That is what he is saying. Now, which lotus he is talking about? Janita Paramajnana, the lotus of Supreme Jnana. The lotus of Supreme Jnana, Janita, that is generated. The generation of Supreme Jnana is the lotus which blossoms, and Surya is very much attached to that blossoming. That means Surya is also attached to Paramajnana. It's not simply, it's not attached only to lotus. So it applies to Surya also, as well as to the lotus feet. That's the beauty. Lotus feet generate in us Paramajnana. Surya also generates in us Paramajnana. Because Surya is not an ordinary Devata. He was the Guru of Hanuman. He was the Guru of Hanuman. He is the one who taught Vedas to Hanuman. And we also know that we worship Surya 3 times a day through our Gayatri mantra. So he is the greatest deity whom we worship for jnana. So that is why Paramajnana. Viphalita Jagadjadya Garima. Garima means being weighty, weightiness, power. Jagadjadya. Jadya is inertia, ignorance. The ignorance of the world, which is very high, very powerful. Viphalita. Viphalita means he is making it fruitless. He is making it useless. That means he eliminates the powerful ignorance of the world. And in the case of Surya, he is also eliminating darkness. Jadya, darkness as well as ignorance. Viphalita, because inertia, because people have become inert during the night, they sleep off, they are feeling like jada. And when they wake up, they eliminate jadya. Viphalita, jagadjadya garima. So now the prayer is Manapurvardrimme tilakayatu tarasa tamaskanda drohi. Now the Surya is tamaskanda drohi. Drohi means conspirator, destroyer of the mass of darkness, tamaskanda. You know that. Surya, when he rises, darkness goes away with the first ray of sun. Now, similarly, the first kripa of Charana Pathoja, the lotus feet, tamas goes completely, tamaskanda drohi. The first ray emanating from the lotus feet is able to remove the darkness of ignorance from our minds. That is what he says. So he says, Tarasa, quickly, let your lotus foot Manapurvardrim Tilakayatu. Purvadri is the eastern mountain where sun rises. Surya rises in the morning. Purvadri. Now, which is the Purvadri in my case? Manaha. My mind is the Purvadri. Let it, like sun becomes the Tilaka when he rises in the Purvadri. Similarly, your lotus foot should become the Tilaka in my mind. Mana Purvadrimme Tilakayatu. Let it become the Tilaka, the mark in my forehead, which is the place where the Tilaka is expected. That is Manaha in my mind, which is Purvadri, the eastern mountain in the case of the sun. In the case of, in my case, it is the Manas. So the prayer is, like Surya, let your lotus foot become the Tilaka in the Purvadri, in the eastern mountain of my mind. Let it remove completely the darkness, Tamaskanda Drohi, and it has the red radiance of the red hibiscus flower, and it has great attachment to the blossoming of the lotus of supreme jnana, generation of supreme jnana, and it completely removes viphalita, it makes it useless, powerless, the great power of ignorance, of inertia of the world. Next.
नमस्कुर्म प्रेङ्खन् मणिकटक नीलोत्पलमगः पयोधौरिङ्खद्भिः नखकिरणफेनै धवलिते स्फुटं कुर्वाणाय प्रबलचल दौर्वाण लशिखा वितर्कं कामाक्ष्याः सततमरुणिम्ने चरणयोः
कामाक्ष्याः चरणयोः अरुणन्ये सततं नमस्कुर्मः. Namaskурмаха, we prostrate, we worship. We worship what? We worship the red color. Arunimne Namaskurmaha. We worship the red color, which is there in the feet of Kamakshi, Kamakshaha, Charanayoho. Satatam, we always worship. Now he is describing the red color. because he is worshipping the red color. Now he is describing the red color. Prenkhan Manikataka Nilotpala Mahaha Payodhau. This red color of the feet you can see in an ocean. Payodhau, Payodhi is ocean. What ocean? Mahaha. There is a great radiance, great shine all over. What shine? Nilotpala of sapphire, blue stone, Nilotpala. From where this blue stone is coming? Prenkhan Mani Kataka. Kataka is the anklet. There is a blue stone, Mani, in the anklet. Prenkhan, Prenkha is like a swing. It is swinging. This Mani is swinging because it is there in the Kataka, in the anklet. It is swinging. When it swings, the blue stones spread a lot of blue shine, Mahaha, a lot of shine. That is the ocean. In that ocean, your feet is spreading red color. There is a blue background and your feet are showing the red color. Rinkadbhi nakhakirana phenaihi dhavalite. Now he has described that shine as ocean. Now ocean will have froth. Ocean will have froth, foam. What is the foam? Phena means foam. Phenaihi dhavalite. It has become white, whitened, dhavalite, whitened by the white foam. What is the white foam here? Rinkadbhi. Rinkadbhi means moving, creeping, moving slowly. Rinkadbhi. Nakhakirana phenaihi. The rays coming from the nails, which are like froth, which are like foam, white foam, which is moving because when the fingers move, when the fingers move, then the nails, the shine from the nails, the rays from the nails also move slowly. Rinkadbihi, nakhakirana phenaihi, the white froth, white foam, dhavalite, whitened. So the payodhau, that is the ocean, there is a white patch in the ocean, which is the nakhakirana. There is a general blue background because of the blue stones, sapphire stones from the kataka, from the anklet, and your feet are the red color. The main source of red color are your feet. That is the varnana, that is the description. Now he says, Sputam kurvanaya prabala chalat aurvanala shikha. Now the description is not over, the varnana is not over. Now he has described the nakha, he has described the anklet. Now he is describing the feet. Feet is having red color. Now, what is that red color? It is Prabala Chalat Aurvanala Shikha. Aurvanala means the submarine fire. Badavagni, we all know, in an ocean. Now, because he has described Payodhav as the ocean. In an ocean, there is a Badavagni at the base, at the base of the ocean. There is a fire which is called Badavagni. That is Aurvanala is Vadavagni, the fire which is in the submarine state. Aurvanala Shikha, that flame from the ocean. Prabala Chalat, it is not simply some weak flame, it is a very powerful flame. Prabala Chalat, very powerfully, raging fiercely. Prabala Chalat, the flame is raging fiercely. Now and that is Putam Kurvana. Yeah, make it very clear. Make it very clear. Make the flame very clear. With our come, we know, we have concluded. We conjecture by argument. With our come, we have concluded that you are making it very clear that it is nothing but Aurvana Shikha. It is nothing but submarine fire which is raging fiercely against a background of blue radiance coming from the anklet, and that is the ocean, and this is the fire, ocean, there is a fire, there is the ocean, and there is the foam, white foam, that is the Nakhakarana, which is moving the rays from the nails. This we have concluded with our come, means we have concluded without any doubt. Next.
शिवे पाशायेताम् अलघुनि तमकूपकुहरे दिशायेताम् मम हृदय पाथोज विपिने नभो मासायेताम् सरस कविता प्रीति सरिति त्वदीयौ कामाक्षी प्रसृत किरणौ देवी चरणौ
Tudiyau Kamakshi Prasruta Kiranau Devi Charanau. Tudiyau Charanau, your feet, O Devi, O Kamakshi, your feet. Prasruta Kiranau. Prasruta means spreading. Spreaded rays. Your feet are spreading rays. Now, the rays are being described. O Shive, Pashayetam, Alaghuni, Tamakkopa, Kuhare. Tamakkopa, Kopa is well. Tamakkopa, the well which is dark, darkness of the well. Kuhara is the hollow of the well. Now, in the hollow of the well, in the hole of the well, Alaguni, it is not a laghu, it is not a shallow well, it is a very deep well. Alaghu means large hollow of the well of darkness. Pashayetam, Pasha means rope. See, when something is stuck in the well, what do? You take a rope and bring it up. The rope is used for bringing any article which is stuck in the well. So I am stuck in the well. My darkness, my mind is stuck in the dark well. So you have to use your feet as pasha, as rope. That is the imagery. Imagery is your feet are the pasha or the rope for bringing me up from the tamakkopa, from the darkness of the well, which is Alaghu Kuhara, which is not a small one, which is a large depth. Kuhara is hollow. Dinadhishayetam mama hridaya pathoja vipine. Now, next description. Hridaya pathoja vipine. My hridaya, my heart, pathoja lotus, vipina, forest. In the forest of lotus of my heart, your feet should become Dinadhishayetam. Let the feet become Surya. Let the rays, because we are talking about the rays from the feet, Prasrita Kirana. Those rays should become robes in the case of the Tamakkopa. Those rays should become Suryas in the case of my heart, which is lotus. Nabhomasayetam Sarasa Kavi Kavita Riti Sariti. Sarasa Kavita. Kavita, poetry. Sarasa, beautiful, with emotions, with rasas. Poetry with rasas, poetry with emotion. Riti, the procedure of that, the way the poetry is made. Sarita. Sarita is the stream, the river. The river, the stream of procedure of the process of making poetry with rasas. What happened to the stream? That stream should become Nabhomasa. Your feet should become Nabhomasa for the stream. What is Nabhomasa? Nabhomasa is the month of Shravana. Month of Shravana, that is Varsha Rutu, the rainy season. Your feet should become the rainy season, the month of Shravana, for the stream of the process of beautiful poetry. That means your feet naturally grants the power of poetry like a Nabomasa, like a Varsha Rutu. There are Varsha Rutu consists of two masas, Nabho Masa and Nabhasya Masa, Shravana and Bhadrapada. These are the two months which are known as Varsha Rutu, Nabha and Nabhasya, Shravana and Bhadrapada. So he is talking about the Nabho Masa, the first of the 2 months. So he says, for the stream of the process of emotional, beautiful poetry, your feet should become Nabho Masa, Shravana month. So the rays from your feet, which are coming out, prasrita, which are coming out, emerging from your feet in all directions, they should become robes for the greatly deep well of my darkness. They should become Suryas for the lotus forest of my heart. They should become Nabho Masa. They should become the month of Shravana, Varsha, the rainy season for the stream of process of beautiful poetry. This is the prayer. Next.
निषक्तं शुत्यन्ते नयनमिव सद्वृत्तरुचिरैः समै जुष्टं शुद्धैः अधरमिव रम्यै द्विजगणैः शिवे वक्षो जन्म द्वितयमिव मुक्ताश्रितमुमे त्वदीयं कामाक्षि प्रणतशरणं नौमि चरणौ
Kamakshi, Todiyam Charanam Naumi. O Kamakshi, I prostrate, I worship your feet. Now, how is your feet? Pranata Sharanam. They are the refuge of those who worship. Those who prostrate, Pranata, those who prostrate. Sharanam, it gives refuge. You don't have to go anywhere else. Once you have prostrated at Kamakshi's feet, you have attained the ultimate refuge. Now, he is describing the feet further. Nishaktam Shrutyante Nayanamiva. Nayanamiva, like eyes. Like now we are describing the feet, we are not describing the eyes, but he is bringing the eyes for example. Nishaktam Shrutyante. Shruti is the ear. Nishaktam, going towards, seated, going towards, the eyes going towards the feet. The eyes going towards feet, like the, going towards the ears. The eyes going towards the ears, like that, the feet are going towards Shruti, Vedas. That means your feet are the repository of Vedas. This we have been seeing before. Nishaktam Shrutyante Nayanamiva, like the eyes which go towards the feet, towards the ears, your feet are always resting on the Vedas. Tadvritta Ruchiraihi Samaihi Jushtam Shuddhaihi Adharamiva Ramyaihi Dvijaganaihi. Now, first it was Nayanamiva, like the eyes. Now, Adharamiva, like the lip, like the lips, which is Jushtam, which is associated with, which takes delight in. The lip takes delight in what? Ramyaihi Dvijaganaihi. Dvija is the teeth. Dvija is the teeth. Dvija means twice born. The teeth are twice born in our case. We have the teeth at the time of birth which go away and then we get new teeth. That is why it is called Dvija. Teeth are known as Dvija because of this reason. Ramyaihi Dvijaganaihi, the rows of teeth which are beautiful. Shuddhaihi, the rows of teeth which are pure. The rows of teeth which are Samaihi, which are equal. That means one is up, another is down. It is not like that. Kamakshi's teeth are beautiful. Kamakshi's teeth are pure. Kamakshi's teeth are well placed, equally placed. Sadvritta Ruchiraihi. Sadvritta Ruchiraihi. The placement, the each tooth is beautifully rounded. Vritta means rounded. Sadvritta, well rounded. Ruchira, beautiful. The teeth are well rounded, beautiful, equally proportioned. Samaihi, Shuddhaihi, they are pure. So much of description is there for Dvijaganaihi, for the teeth. Like your feet are like adhara, like lips, which are associated with this kind of teeth. Similarly, your teeth are associated with Dvijaganaihi, the Brahmana groups. Ramyaihi, they are enchanting, they are beautiful. Why they are Brahmana groups are enchanting? Because they are devoted to you. Tadvritta Ruchiraihi, they are handsome, Ruchirehi, the Brahmana groups are handsome because of Sadvritta, because of good conduct. Vritta means conduct. Because of good conduct, Samaihi, they are equanimous. When they are confronted with pleasure, they don't become conceited. When they are confronted with dukkha, they don't become overcome with grief. Sama, they maintain mental equanimity. Samaihi, Shuddhaihi, they are always pure. Impurity never comes to them. So this is the Dvijagana description. Your feet are associated with Brahmanas who are like this. The feet is like lips which are associated with teeth. So the description is beautiful. Next, Shive, O Shive, Vakshojanma Dvitayamiva. Vakshojanma is the breast, like Vakshoja, Vakshojanma, both are same. Dvitaya, the two, like the two breasts, Muktashritam, the two breasts are giving refuge to pearl necklace, Mukta, pearl. The two breasts are giving refuge to pearl. Similarly, your feet, which are two again, Dvitaya, they give refuge to Mukta. They give refuge to liberated people, Jnani, Ume, Om. I prostrate at your feet, which the feet are refuge of those who worship. The feet are like eyes which go towards the ears. Similarly, the feet are going towards Shruti, the Vedas. The feet are like Adhara, like lips, which are associated, which take pleasure in being associated with rows of teeth, which are well-rounded, which are beautiful, which are equally proportioned, and which are pure. Similarly, your feet are associated with Brahmana groups who are handsome because of Sadvritta, because of good conduct. They are equanimous and they are pure. Like your two breasts, which are the refuge of pearl necklace, pearls. Similarly, your feet, or the two feet, are refuge of liberated souls, and your feet are pranata sharanam. Your feet are the refuge for those who worship. Kamakshi, I worship at your feet. Next.
नमस्यासं सज्जल नमुचि परिपन्थि प्रणयिनी निसर्ग प्रेंकोलत कुरल कुल कालागि शबले न कच्छाया दुग्धो दधिपयसिते वैद्रुमरुचा प्रचारं कामाक्षी प्रचुरयति पादाब्ज सुषमा
Kamakshi, Padabja Sushama. Sushama means the beauty of your lotus feet. Prachurayati, it increases, it magnifies what he is describing. Namasya Samsajjan Namuchi Paripanthi Pranayini. Namuchi Paripanthi Pranayini is Indrani. Namuchi is an Asura. Namuchi Paripanthi, the enemy of the Asura Namuchi. Pranayini, the beloved of the enemy of the Asura Namuchi, that is beloved of Indra, that is Indrani. Namasya Samsajjan, when she is prostrating, when she is doing the prostrate, Samsajjan means doing it properly. See, we also prostrate, but we don't prostrate properly. Panchanga Namaskara, Ashtanga Namaskara, they are all specified for us. But we don't do properly, but she is not like that. Namasya Samsajjan, she is doing the Namaskara properly, as prescribed in Shastra. Namasya Samsajjan, Namuchi Paripanthi Pranayini, when she prostrates, what is happening? Nisarga Prenkholat Kurala Kula Kalahi Shabale. Now he is describing the hair which is on the head of Indrani. Nisarga Prenkholat. Prenkha we have seen before, like a swing, Prenkholat, swinging. Nisarga, naturally it swings. The hair swings naturally. Kurala Kula, the mass of hair. Kula mass, Kurala is lock of hair, mass of hair. The mass of hair swings naturally when she prostrates because it opens out. Then what is the hair compared to? The hair is compared to Kalahi Shabale. Kalahi means black serpent. Ahi means serpent. Kalahi, black serpent. Shabala means variegated, giving variegated appearance. Black serpent, if you have seen, it gives not just black color, it gives a special shine which is variegation because it has something like Ratna at the head and so on. Similarly, the hair of Indrani is also having ornaments, etc. So it is not just a black color, it is a variegated, shining black serpent. That is what the hair is being compared to. Now, why he is bringing the hair now? For describing the beauty of the lotus feet. Now he is going to tell us. Nakachaya Dugdodhadi Payasi. Now this black serpent is in the ocean, Payasi ocean, Dugdodhadi Payasi, in the waters of the milky ocean. Dugdha is milk, Udadhi ocean, Payasi waters. In the waters of the milk ocean. Where is the milk ocean here? Nakachaya, the shine from the nails. The shine from the nails is the milk ocean waters. In that milk ocean waters, when Indrani prostrates, her hair looks like a variegated black serpent. Now, why he is bringing all that? Now, what is the role of the feet now? Feet is doing Vaidruma Rucham Pracharam Prachurayati. Vidruma is coral. In ocean, you have a black serpent coming in the ocean. You have corals also coming in the ocean. So, Vaidruma Rucham, the shine of Vidruma, shine of coral. Corals shine. Pracharam, expansion. Prachurayati, magnifies. The expansion, the expanded shine of corals, your feet are magnifying, showing it in an increasing manner against a background of ocean, milk ocean, which is the shine from the nails, and there is a black variegated serpent, which is the hair of the moving hair, Nisarga Prankol, moving naturally like a swinging naturally of Indrani, who is the beloved of the enemy of Namuchi and who is prostrating, doing the prostration nicely as laid down in the Shastra. So your feet are spreading the corals shine. That is the point against this background. Next.
कदा दूरीकर्तुं कटुदुरितकाकोलजनितो महान्तं सन्तापं मदनपरिपन्थिप्रियतमे क्षणात्ते कामाक्षी त्रिभुवन परितापहरणे पटीयां संलप्से पदकमलसेवा वृतरसो.
Kada, when, Lapsye, last line, Lapsye, when will I get? Lapsye means when will I get? Kada, when will I get? Pada Kamala Seva Amrita Rasam. Pada Kamala, your lotus feet. Seva, worshipping at your lotus feet. Now, how is the worship? Amrita Rasa. It is just beautiful Amrita. When will I get the Amrita Rasa of worshipping at your lotus feet? Now that Amrita Rasa is being described. Duri Kartum Katu Durite Kakola Janitam Mahantam Santapam. Mahantam Santapam Duri Kartum. The great misery. Santapa, the great Mahantam, great misery. Duri Kartum. To remove the great misery. Where is the misery? Katu Durita Kakola Janitam. Kakola is poison because Padakamala Seva has been described as Amrita Rasa. Now poison is coming. Amrita is required for removing poison. So your Seva Amrita is required for removing poison. What is the poison? Katu Durita. Intense sins. Katu is intense. Katu is actually bitter, intense. Because bitter poison, intense poison, which is caused by sins which I have committed over so many janmas. So many janmas I have committed, durita, so many sins. So those sins are the poison, and that poison is creating misery, mahantam santapam, great misery in me. That has to be removed by amrita rasa, which is seva. Madana Paripanthi Priyatame. This is an address to Kamakshi. Madana Paripanthi, enemy of Manmatha, Paripanthi enemy of Madana, enemy of Manmatha, Priyatame, Shiva's beloved. Like we saw last shloka, Namuchi Paripanthi Pranayini. Similarly, Madana Paripanthi Priyatame. Similar descriptions he is bringing. That was for Indrani, this is for Kamakshi. Kshanat te Kamakshi Tribhuvana Paritapa Harane Patiyamsam. Kshanat, when will I get this Amrita Rasa? What is the capability of that Amrita Rasa? Patiyamsam. Patiyamsam means expert, master. Master in what? Tribhuvana Paritapa Harane. Harane, removing. Removing the misery of all the three worlds. Kshanat, in no time. In a second. In a second, your feet, your Amrita Rasa, not your feet, your Amrita Rasa, this Amrita Rasa of Seva. If I worship at your lotus feet, I get Amrita. That Amrita is, in fact, even I can remove, because I have now got the Amrita Rasa. Even I am able to remove the misery of the three worlds in a second. That kind of Amrita Rasa, when will I get? Which is able to remove the great misery born out of the poison of intense sins which I have committed over so many janmas. Oh, beloved of enemy of Manmatha, oh Kamakshi, the Amrita Rasa of Seva at your lotus feet is expert in removing the misery, paritapa, misery of all the three worlds in a second. Kshanat. Next.
ययोः सान्ध्यं रोचिः सततमरुणिम्ने स्पृहयते ययोच्छान्द्री कान्तिः परिपतति दृष्ट्वा नखरुचिम् ययोपापोद्रेकं पिपटिषति भक्त्या किसलयों प्रधिम्न कामाक्ष्या मनसि चरणौ तौ तनुमगे
Kamakshaha tau charanau manasi tanumahe. Tanumahe means we stretch those feet of Kamakshi in our mind. We fill our minds with those feet. What kind of feet? Now he is describing the beauty of the feet. Yayoho of those feet. Sandhyam rochihi satatam arunimne sprihayate. Yayoho arunimne. Yayoho goes with arunimne. The red color of the lotus feet. Arunima is red color, we have seen. The red color of the lotus feet. Sandhyam rochihi satatam sprihayate. Sandhyam rochihi, the shine, the brilliance of the twilight, of the Sandhya Kala. Sandhya Kala, as we all know, has got a Arunima color. Sandhya Kala has got a red color. Now that red shine, sprihayate, it is desiring, it is intensely desiring to attain this Arunima, this lotus feet, red color of Kamakshi's lotus feet. Is it clear? That is, the twilight has got its own red shine, but that is not satisfied. The twilight red color is not satisfied. So it is desiring to get this red color, which is of Kamakshi's lotus feet. Similarly, Yayoho Chandrikantihi paripatati drishtva nakaruchim. Yayoho nakaruchim. On seeing the radiance of the nails, Chandrikantihi drishtva, on seeing Chandrikantihi paripatati, the shine of Chandra, the shine of moon, paripatati, falls down. Falls down means it gets defeated. The moon shine gets defeated on seeing the shine of nails. Then, yayoho pakodrekam pipatishati bhaktya kisalayam mradimnaha. Kisalayam yayoho pakodrekam mradimnaha pipatishati. That is the order. Kisalayam, the shoot, the tender plant. The tender plant Pipatishati wants to read. Pipatishati, Patha is the Pati is the root. From there, this word is formed. Pipatishati means desires to read. Bhaktya, with devotion. The tender plant wishes to read with devotion. What it wishes to read? Yayoho mradimnaha pakodrekam. Yayoho of the lotus feet. Mradimnaha, mrudu, that is the softness. The softness, pakodrekam. Pakodrekam is, paka means maturity. Udrekam is preponderance. Preponderance, excess of softness. So that mridimna, that softness he is describing in so beautiful terms. It's not ordinary softness. This is special softness. This is mature softness. It is preponderant softness. That means you cannot find this kind of softness anywhere else. Preponderance of maturity. Udreka is preponderance. Preponderance of maturity of softness. That softness, this Kisalaya wants to attain. The tender plant is always very soft, but it's not satisfied with that. So it wants to read the softness of the preponderant, mature softness of the lotus feet. It wants to read with devotion. Similarly, we also should adopt devotion when we fill our minds with lotus feet, because we started with Manasi Tanumahe. We fill the lotus feet in our minds. Now, the lotus feet have got red color, which is being desired by the shine of the Sandhya Kala. The shine of the nails is so great that the moon's shine gets defeated on seeing this. The Kisalaya, the tender plant, wishes to read the preponderant, mature softness of the lotus feet. Those lotus feet we fill in our minds. Tanumahe. Next.
जगन्नेदं नेदं परमिति परित्यज्ययतिभिः कुशाग्रीयस्वान्तैः कुशलदिशनै शास्त्रसरणौ गवेष्यं कामाक्षी ध्रुवमकृतकानां गिरिसुते गिराम् ऐदम्पर्यं तव चरणपद्मं विजयते.
Tava Charana Padmam Vijayate. Your lotus feet shine. Now the lotus feet is being described. Lotus feet are being Gaveshyam. They are being searched. They are being sought. By whom they are sought? Yatibihi, by yatis, by those who have controlled their minds. The lotus feet are being sought. They are looking for, yatis are looking for this lotus feet, always. Now, how do they do this? What is the process by which yatis look for these lotus feet? Jagan nedam nedam paramiti parityajya. They leave aside, parityajya, they leave aside, they abandon Jagat, the world. Why they abandon the world? Nedam nedam param. Na idam param. Na idam param. This is not supreme. This is not supreme. This is being repeated twice for emphasis. That means world is of no consequence. World is not supreme at all. This is what is being described in Upanishads as Neti Neti. There is a famous statement, Neti Neti, in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Neti Neti theory is taught in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, that is being referred to here. Jagat Nedam Nedam Param. This is not supreme, this is not supreme. So, because of that reason, Jagat Parityagya, they abandoned the world. Who? Yatibihi, by sannyasis